In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make the 3 parts for the Snowman Box. So these are the dimensions. So hopefully in Solidworks you've already made your short side, your long side, and the top. So from Solidworks I go to New, and we'll start an assembly, and say OK. And the first thing it will do is it will say what part do you want to bring in. So I want to bring my short side in first of all. So I click on there and say open, and that will bring that short side in. When it comes in, this part here, as you can see on the side, is marked with a little bracket and F. That means it's fixed. So in relation to the other parts, this won't actually move. So when I bring the next part in, that'll move around. This part won't. Okay. So to bring the second part in, I go up to top left to Insert Components, click on there, and I'm going to bring in, I think on my one it's called Side. So I'm going to bring this part in here. Okay, so there's my 2 parts that I need to mate together. Now you'll see they're both actually in the same plane, aren't they? So what I need to do is I need to spin this one around. Okay, so the way to do that is I go right click on there. About halfway down it says Move with Triad. Click on there, and I'll get this kind of yellow spinning orby looking thing, okay, which can be a little bit fiddly. You've got to work out which way. So I don't want the outside, otherwise it's going to spin that way. It's this one here that I want. So I'm just going to grab that one and spin it round like that. Now it doesn't need to be perfect, because obviously when I mate it, it's going to line up perfectly then. It's just to make it easier for me. Okay, so how do I mate these 2 parts together? So I go top left, click on Mate. The mate we always use, or nearly always use, is coincidence. So I'm going to click on there, okay, and I'm going to select this edge here, okay, this face I should say, not edge, this face with this face here, okay, so I'm going to click on that face and that face there, and then go green tick to say OK. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get these 2 faces here to be level, okay, so I'm going to click on this part here and this part there, that will bring it level that way. And then just the final one, okay, so it links up and down, because obviously I need to do 3 ways because of the X, Y, and Z. I'm going to click on this face here, and I'm just going to spin that around, either by holding down the mouse wheel or using the arrows on my keyboard. So that's how I can spin around, and click on that part there. Okay, and that part there is now fully mated. Okay, as you can see, I get a nice little message down here to say fully defined, so those 2 bits are happy. Okay, now obviously if I want to do that with the other ones, I can just bring that in the other side here and the other side there. Let's just quickly pop one more bit in. So I'm just going to go Insert Component. This time it'll be the top, and bring that in. Okay, so that's going to go there. Same idea, so 3 ways. Okay, so I'm going to say first of all, I'm going to do the left and right. So I'm going to say this part here, that face there, is going to mate coincidentally with this side bit here, so let's level that way and say OK. The top is going to be level with this bit here, so I click on that bit, and that'll bring it up the way, and then I should have one more way to move it, which is going to be this way, so into that little finger joint there, this one here, and spin it around, and that face there. Okay, now obviously I would need to continue. Before I actually kind of hand it in for the badge, I would need to do the long side again and the short side. Obviously when you bring those in, you'll probably have to spin them around so that they fit in there. Okay, hopefully that's been useful for you.